question in benefit stock compliance. So this one's all about the transitional relief rules. Let me read it to you. Can you help me, please help me make sure my client qualifies for transition relief and make sure I've covered all the bases. They have a December renewal, and they have 21 full-time people.
Okay, I think we can help them with that situation. I guess the first thing is to consider whether or not they are an applicable large employer. I mean, you say 21 people, but what we have to remember is that they have to aggregate anybody that's in the same control group. So what we have to do is find out whether or not they've got related entities, and if they are related, how much stock ownership is there in each one, and we've got to go through Code Section 414 rules to figure out what 414 MNO all have to say about that before we can really figure out whether they're a large employer. If they turn out to be a large employer, then we get to the issue of transition relief. Now remember, if you're looking at non-calendar year plan transitional relief, we really have to break down what the final regulations say. And what those regulations said is, if you have a plan and it's been in place since December of 2012, and you haven't made any change to the plan year date to start operating it at a later beginning date for the plan year, and you haven't made any material reduction in your benefits, then you should be able to qualify for transitional relief. But even if you have done one of the things that would otherwise disqualify you, remember that there's two other ways in which you could qualify for transitional relief.
Okay,
one of which
wait
is you have 33% of the people covered if you made the offer to at least 50% of the people who were covered.
So, you know what, I'm not really following you. So what do you want? What am I supposed to answer to them?
Who is this for again?
This is Jeff in California.
In California?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It can be complicated to try to explain it sometimes, so I've got a very simple answer written out. Okay, so let me just get this right here, and I think you'll see that this is pretty straightforward stuff. Surely there are plenty of jokes about how much lawyers like to speak and how we get paid by the word, and clearly there are times when we probably do provide more thoroughness or more detail than is necessary, but in all honesty, we actually do try to provide y'all with answers that are easy to understand, boiled down to the essence. What do your clients truly need to know to understand something, or to understand what their obligation might be, whether it's a filing, whether it's a notice posting, whether it's something to do with enrollment materials. Whatever the subject matter is, we actually do take great strain to make sure that we provide something that's usable and that's user-friendly.